What I have here is 6 articles that I have found about a 1500-year-old Bible that has been found in Turkey. And apparently it has the face of Jesus Christ on it. There has been a lot of controversy, especially with Muslims and Christians concerning this topic and this ancient relic. What I did was gather a lot of valuable resources and print it all out. I also not just read it so many times, but I highlighted all the information that I wanted to share with you, and I put it in a chronological order, and I'm going to be presenting that to you today. I was working on this last year, and I believe it is about time to show this. And me going through these sources, highlighting the information that is needed to share with you, it's best that whenever you're doing research, don't just go off of one reference or one source, but gather as much as you can. Collect it all together and just go through it. The Turkish police swooped in after being tipped off about a trio of criminals trying to offlift their stolen goods. They uncovered valuable collections of jewelry, 53 ancient coins of various shapes and sizes during the operations, as well as 2 rings and 2 arrowheads. But one item was of more historic value: a Bible that could be as much as 1500 years old. While the cover of the book had some damage, many of the remaining 50-odd pages are in pretty good condition. The relic was rediscovered in the Ankaran Justice Palace. This discovery was kept secret in the year 2000. The book contains the Gospel of Barnabas, a disciple of Christ, which shows that Jesus was not crucified, nor was he the Son of God, but a prophet. The book also calls Apostle Paul the impostor. The book also claims that Jesus ascended to heaven alive, and that Judas Iscariot was crucified in his place. Today's Zaham reports, 2012, that the Bible is under high security. According to reports, experts and religious authorities in Tehran insist that the book is original. Jesus also foresees the coming of the Prophet Muhammad, who would found Islam 700 years later. The text maintains a vision similar to Islam, contradicting the New Testament teachings of Christianity. Inside, many of the pages very beautiful, faded imagery, religious symbols, and pictures are visible, man-made, with delicate sheets of gold on animal hide, as well as text written in the old Syriac language, dialect of Aramaic, which was the native tongue of Jesus. The book contains one clear image of a cross. Another illustration appears to be a mother, perhaps Mary, and other images depict Jesus Christ and other figures from Christianity. According to a report from the National Turk, the Bible and alleged Gospel of Barnabas was seized from smugglers in the Mediterranean area in the year 2000 and held in the Turkish courthouse until a safe transfer to the museum could be arranged. Authorities charged the thieves with smuggling antiquities, illegal excavations, and the possession of explosives. They since been sent to trial. Turkish police testifies in regard to the incredible age of the Bible, claiming it could be as old as 2,000 years old. The Vatican has allegedly issued an official request to the Turkish government to examine a 1,500-year-old Bible that has been held in Turkey for the past 12 years. According to the Christian Post, 2014, merely photocopies of the holy book's pages are being sold for a staggering $1.7 million. In addition to the age and impeccable construction of the Bible, the context of the holy book is what makes it so valuable. As a cultural and religious artifact, the Bible itself is said to be worth $28 million. After waiting 8 years in Ankara, the ancient Bible is being transferred to the Ankaran Ethnography Museum with a police escort. Turkish authorities expressed the Bible is a cultural asset and should be protected. 1500-year-old Bible. There are reasons to believe this book is a forgery, probably written around 1500 AD, which is coincidentally enough about a century after many scholars believe the Gospel of Barnabas itself was written. We actually don't know what the book contains because it has not been widely studied. The Christian Post quotes theology professor Omer Farouk Harman, who notes that people may be disappointed to see that this copy might not have no relation with the context of the Gospel of Barnabas. It is believed the Council of Nicaea was held in 325 AD. The Catholic Church handpicked the Gospels that form the Bible as we know it today, omitting the Gospel of Barnabas, among many others, in favor of the 4 canonical Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Ultimately, even if this Turkish Bible is indeed 1500 years old, and even if it does contain the Gospel of Barnabas, the Council of Nicaea was held in 325 AD, which is still before the time of this book. Thus, part of the reason the Council of Nicaea never considered the Gospel of Barnabas during its meeting is because there was not yet a Gospel of Barnabas to consider. The Gospel of Barnabas does indeed support that Judas Iscariot was crucified in Jesus' place. Indeed, it prophesies that the arrival of Muhammad. But if the 15th century dating of this gospel is correct, it does so about 800 years after Muhammad. In other words, its prophecies are really no prophecies at all, but forgeries. This is because this gospel was written as an apologetics for Islam.